Hello and welcome to lesson 23, the final one for Schwab client file. The only remaining method that we need to go with this place sell order, which will complete our circle of potential activities that we might want to do with our automated trading bot. So let's start coding. First of all, couple of words. This should look pretty similar to place by order method that we already have developed. This one. So the main difference is that we here are going to check for the criteria of sell order to be executed. And well, obviously, instead of buy order type, we're going to place sell order type. Okay, let's start with the code. Method place sell order. It will have self, it will have symbol as string, it will have shares as an integer, it will have account hash, which will be also string, and it will have order type, which will be a string, and by default, if anything else came out, it will have a market tag. And as a return, basically as for many others, we will return the optional dictionary. Let's have words about this to we figure out to understand what we did in our code. Placing sell order through Schwab API. Again, we will start with ensuring that the token is valid, and if not, we will just refresh the token. So we're just pasting this here. Next, we are going with try. We are providing headers, which will be a dictionary of content type application JSON, except application, and authorization, which will be a string bearer self config Schwab access token. So this will be the headers that we are providing. Let's compare it to the by order code. You can see basically the headers are the same. And let's also copy the order data section, but of course we will do the minimum set of changes here. Copy this. And here we'll go with paste. Indentation. Let's correct it. We are doing alignment. And these two. Okay. Order data, order type, session normal, day, single, order log collection, instruction. Instead of buy, we will go with sell. Quantity are shares, the instrument are symbol upper, and the asset type is equity. Let's see what's wrong in here. Accept or finally accepted. This is cool, we can leave it as of now. Endpoint will be the same as for buy, f string self trader URL account. Next will be account hash, the same type basically that we went through with buy order. Then let's add a statement for us into console. F string placing sell order at endpoint, then self logger info string placing sell order at endpoint. Instead of endpoint, let's change this to self order for shares of stock, and here the symbol. Now it looks better and more informative. So we are printing a statement showing which endpoint we are trying to access, and at the end we are printing what we are going to do. Now response will be request. Make sure that you are getting this right, so this won't be a get response, but it will be a post response endpoint header JSON order data. And our activities, if response status code equals to 201, not 200. I believe we did the same for buy order. Print f string sell order executed. Not executed. We are placing an order. Placed successfully for stock symbol stock shares. We can add the same at the logger information, but I think this should cover it. And we are assigning order ID as none at the beginning because we don't have the information. Then we are checking if location with the starting with capital letter because it's a string and it's important. In response headers, location will be response headers location, and order ID will be location split the same manner as we did it for buy order. So apparently the string which contains the location will give us the codified ID of some kind of included link with the URL containing the order ID number as the last part of the string, so you can see it here. And here we are going to return the following set of data. Symbol will be symbol. Success will be true. Shares will be equal to shares. Order ID will be order ID. Order type will be order type, and the status code will be response status code. And what if this isn't successful? What do we do? Else we print again with f string cell order failed and the response status code. We are adding logger information. So order failed f string response, it will be response text, and we can add another line in the code that is providing exactly the status code. Response, not the text, but status code. And if this failed, we are going to return status equals symbol equals symbol, shares or excuse me, error response text, and the status code response code. And this will close our attempt, our unsuccessful attempt information with in the dictionary that we are going to return with this method. We covered try. Now let's go back and close the except exception e print exception placing cell order, and we'll an exception itself. This ID doesn't support automatic change, automatic correlation. Then we will have self logger error placing cell, exception when placing cell order, and we will return the exception here as well. And let's add two for shares of the cell. And here we are going to return another dictionary, which basically will be success equals false. We are going to return our key. Even better, we will make sure that this is a string of e symbol and shares. This is it. We have complete Schwab client file. Now let's go with explaining what the code does from the beginning. Again, as I mentioned, we are having this method because it requires we require to have not only buy order but sell order to have complete cycle of our trading bot. It's basically a mirror of the place buy order method. Just one exception: instead of buy as instruction, we are showing a sell. This line of code. We need valid token for this, so checking this one. We are providing headers, same headers as we validated as for our buy order. We are providing order type, and here goes our main difference from buy order. Then the usual request part when we are establishing the endpoint and trying to access it and place an order with account hash, trade URL, grabbing response, checking the response code to be 201, successful. Same order ID extraction as for buy order. Excuse me. And then the error handling, what can go wrong if we received other than 201 status code, what we are going to return with this method when that happens, and then handling the exceptions gracefully. With Schwab client complete, our next order of business will be to work on OAuth helper file. This one will be the user-friendly authentication, interactive OAuth flow for users, step-by-step authentication guidance, connection testing utilities, and error recovery and troubleshooting. After this, we have already config py created, Schwab client py created, and this one is the one that we'll be working on next. After this, we will work on CSV parser file, this one. Next, we will work on the trade manager, and we will close it with working on automation. This was it. The file is complete. 23rd session is closed. See you at the next lesson with OAuth helper py. Thank you.